So I've been inspired by a friend and by these meditations themselves to put these out there, and I hope you'll find it useful. They're great for everyone. The first short but very powerful meditation is from Chief White Eagle, beautiful Native American chief. And it's every morning. It's good for depression and desperation and many things. And it's a great morning puja or reminder. Every morning, as earlier the better. When we awake, we open the window or step outside and just breathe in the light of the morning and the sky. We just breathe in that light, the newness, new day, new moment, and new beginnings, the life in the morning. The second meditation, if it's a nice day, we step outside, find a beautiful, quiet spot, not too windy, and then we lie down. If you're used to meditation or you feel moved to, you can sit comfortably with a straight, relaxed spine, which means without trying. It's a very important, gifted key. Without trying takes a little practice, but is such a gift for the body. So lying down or sitting, feel the support of the earth beneath us. So we take a deep breath and relax into the support of Mother Earth, relaxing our toes and our feet, our legs, all the way up the body, just feeling Mother Earth. And then opening our awareness to the world around, we choose a sound. And we open our awareness further to that sound, to the possibility of what lies beneath that sound. Until naturally, effortlessly, another sound may catch our attention. And we open our awareness to what underlies that sound. And we give this a while. Effortless moving, if it happens, that's the effortless bit, from sound to sound, opening our awareness to what lies beneath that sound. And having given this a while, we then move to stage 2, which is what underlies that. Then what underlies that? Until we find just breath and open awareness. You can stop this video there and practice those. And I'm going to talk a little about metta meditation. Metta meditation or loving kindness. I want to attribute this version to a wonderful meditation teacher called Stephen Levine, from his book Beyond Death and Dying, I think it's called. I read it many, many years ago, and he has the gift of subjectively putting you in the experience with his words. A wonderful writer. Stephen Levine. Metta meditation itself is a stage along the journey. It gives us beautiful tools and healing for ourselves. So important for givers in this world, or empaths especially, but good for everyone. And I personally feel it's important to note that it's a stage of meditation. It's a tool to use, not something to I believe very strongly in the Dogen way, so it's nothing to have a long-term fixity. It's a wonderful tool to develop, and we cannot go beyond metta meditation until we have learnt metta meditation, loving kindness. Why is it important? Because within all of us, there is a history. There is a child. And we know those parts in us that we know are there and we run away from. Those inner dragons, those parts of us which we're terrified of, or many of us are terrified of. Or it's too painful, it's all too much. And yet, the truth is, they'll always chase us. And metta meditation gives us the key to bring peace to them and unite us with one of the most important aspects within us, our child, and many different aspects. And there was once a Hawaiian shaman who went to his teacher and said, "Teacher, it's been many years now and I cannot get past this dragon. Whenever I am spirit journeying, I'm always chased by this dragon and I barely escape." And the teacher said, "Well, maybe he wants ice cream. Have you actually asked the dragon why he's chasing you?" The dragon replied, "I'm not chasing you, I'm following you." And they became allies. It's not the best analogy, but our dragons will always chase us until we really acknowledge them, and sometimes the dragons will eat us, and that's okay. We go through that. What an adventure, going through a dragon's tummy until you come out smelling of rose shit. Honestly, it's an experience. And the key to being eaten by our dragons, which we can avoid through metta meditation, or we can go through. The key is breath and gentleness and space, softness to ourselves. Here's a short poem by T.S. Eliot, a little section of a poem. one of the four quartets from Bernd Norton. At the still point of the turning world, neither flesh nor fleshless, neither from nor towards, at the still point, there the dance is, but neither arrest nor movement. And do not call it fixity, where past and future are gathered, neither movement from nor towards, neither ascent or decline, except for the point, the still point, there would be no dance, and there is only the dance. I can only say, there we have been, but I cannot say where, and I cannot say how long, for that is to place it in time. The inner freedom from practical desire, the release from action and suffering, release from the inner and the outer compulsion, yet surrounded by a grace of sense, a white light, still and moving. Sit comfortably and relax into your breath and your breathing. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just the breath and spaciousness. Openness to our body and our breath. And what would it be like, the best grandparent in the world? In Tibet, with this meditation, some people are taught to open their awareness to the possibility of remembering the first look their mother ever gave them after birth. And for others, it's the best grandparent you could imagine, listening to his grandchildren or her grandchildren. So after a few moments, the memory of the first look your mother did give you, just bring forth the best grandparent and breathe. Become aware of our body, giving space to any emotions or any feelings within our body. Just space and gentle breath. No pulling anything to us or pushing anything away. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Space and breath and loving attention of a grandparent listening to their grandchildren. You may notice areas of your body calling or emotions calling. We just give them space. We don't push them away or draw them to us. Just space and loving, merciful attention. Allowing the forehead and eyes to relax and jaw, And if it naturally, or when it naturally occurs, a gentle smile replacing any tension around the face, jaw. And then we sit with those emotions or those feelings in the body. Give them space and listen to them. Nothing more, nothing to do. If compassion arises naturally, space and breath. If fear arises, space, good gentle out breath. Relaxing kidneys and back with space. Whatever arises is okay. All is okay in this moment. We are loving grandparents for ourselves, for all our relations.